Bum, ba, da, 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 ba, ba. All right. Let's see what's going on. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We're going to see what's going on for the next 7 days. Couldn't get my match to light. Whew, so great to be here. Hi. Yes, I am. I am enjoying my day. And you? I am just chilling today. Happy Memorial Day to those that celebrated, all that risked their life in the service. Those superheroes that we don't see, we don't get to acknowledge when they're out here saving the day. Oh my gosh, we're gonna wait a few minutes. Let's get at least 5 people into the chat. Oops. Oh, we have 6. Hi! Don't forget to like the video, you guys. That's crazy. My candle just did a pop. Yes. Well, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Happy birthday to the Geminis that are in the house. It's Gemini season, the intuitive philosopher. That type of energy are very, very curious energies. Yeah, don't be afraid to tap into your curiosity. We're going to see what's unfolding in the next 7 days. This is the Cosmic Tea. This is the Cosmic Tea. I do have a meme to share with you guys. I have like the meme deck. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to show you guys what meme stuck out to me while we get people in here. So this is the meme that really connect with me today. It's kind of funny, right? Are you guys feeling this mood? Like what? Oh, what do you mean? That's a deck that I'm using to get that mood out. What do you mean? Welcome into the hourglass. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I know, right? Mad funny, bruv. I feel like that energy right now. Oh my gosh. You yesterday? Yeah. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's my boss' favorite word to say. Whatever. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I've been channeling mask. Give a man a mask and he'll show you his true face. That's the quotation that rung through pretty strong. Give a man a mask and he'll show you his true face. What does that mean for y'all? How does that quote, that concept fit in your everyday life this 7 days? So let's take a look on what is going to be unfolding in the next 7 days. Some sort of contradiction might happen. So somebody may say something and do the opposite. I don't know. We're about to see what is that all about. So we're going to use a chakra deck. We're going to take a look at what chakra needs your attention at this time, or what's being stimulated. What chakra is burning right now? Could be your root or your sacral chakra. I may have a surprise for you guys. I hope that it comes in time. I was trying to wait around for it, but I wanted to show up to this tarot party on time. So we'll see if it comes in time. I could show it off. Don't be afraid to show off as well. Be proud of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. Some of us are meeting requirements and goals, and don't forget to pat yourself on the back. Don't forget to reward yourself. Some of you, this is your downtime to kind of play into the heart. Some of you, this is the heart chakra. Well, you know what? I'm broadcasting from my heart chakra. Every time I come on this channel, I pop on, I'm really broadcasting from the heart because I lead my life from the heart. But I'm really smart. I make sure I take my brain along with the ride. So downtime for some of you. This is an excellent time to tap into that inner curiosity. Take a look at the new ideas, the fresh energy that's coming into your life. Make room for that, because a lot of you, this could be a slow period, or you're made to be slowed down. All right. Simple pleasures. I'm getting a lot of Tauran energy, Aquarian and Gemini energy right now. Don't be afraid to explore things. Don't be afraid to rebel out. I'm hearing social misfits. All right, let's see what's going on. Hello. Welcome into the hourglass. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Slash that notification bell. Smash it. All right, let's see. We have the throat chakra, creativity. Tap into those new ideas. Tap into that fresh energy. It's now time for a lot of you to stand in your originality. Hold on to your passion. Some of you are afraid of this intensity. Makes you uncomfortable. It's time for you to express yourself. Gemini energy again. Guess what? And through this, I'm getting through this self-expression. Some of you are going to have more self-awareness about what you are and what you're capable of doing. We have 3, 5. 3 and 5 is 8. Some of you may be life path of 3 and 5 and 8. 35. Some of you may be in that age bracket, or something popped off at the age of 35. Some of you could be 53. Woo! Throat chakra. I'm hearing give your thoughts a voice. And I don't mean to go and tell everybody your ideas. Outside energy could really damage the flow of that. So give yourself a voice. I'm feeling like singing. This could be poetry, storytelling as well, or pay attention to the sound, the tone of your voice. Work on that. All right. It's never a bad idea, or it's never a bad move to invest more into yourself. You are the product of your environment, or you're the product of your thoughts. So why not, right? Creativity, that flow of creative energy or juice is streaming through you. What are you doing about it? I'm also hearing emotional boundaries. Some of you, you're really in tune with your originality, and there's some people that get high off of your passion. They get high off of your expression, but there needs to be an emotional boundary with what you say or how much you say with someone. I'm also getting a lot of you may be very conservative at this time, and you're leaving a lot to the imagination. That's awesome. So I'm getting like this vague energy. Some of you are being very vague and mysterious. So the throat chakra, if you're having problems speaking your truth, gargle with some salt, some warm salt water. Make sure you're cleaning your tongue, the back of your tongue properly as well. That could also bring down nasal mucus. That's all part of the process, all right? So clean out your palate. Speak up. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm seeing someone at a table, like they're dining and they're asking the waiter a bunch of questions. Somebody could be very impatient with their job or the people that they are interacting with. I'm getting customer service. I'm hearing it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. We have presence, creative presence is showing up a lot. This is actually the crown chakra. Hey, wow, awareness. Didn't I tell you? The more you express yourself, the more self-awareness comes in. Somebody's paying attention to the connection that they have with you. The reality of it is setting in. Both of you may be totally different, or with the Gemini season, duality is here. Yeah. So I'm getting that duality part of yourself. Some of you is alter egos, some sort of hidden part that you need to embrace so it could strengthen the connection you have with your higher self. So you could be more stable in reality. It's not about the past right now. It's not about the near future. It's about the present right now, the present. I'm also getting 3 eyes. One eye sees the past, the second eye sees the present, and the third eye sees the future. Wow. Visions, some sort of visions may be happening. We have the number 44. That is a master number as well. This could talk about, well, I'm not too sure if it's a master number, but it's a very strong confirmation here about the inner healer, about hard work, about having patience. Someone that you're in a connection with, some of you could actually have a very firm emotional boundary with this person. It's not against this person, it's with this person. Maybe some time ago this person may have brought in some sort of confusion or made you feel negative about you or yourself, but this person or you or this situation needs more time to mature. Some of you may not want to hear that, and that's fine. Ultimately, the choice is yours. You could always move on with your life. In the meantime, between time, nobody is saying to put your life on hold. That's never a suggestion. You always need to move forward. Whenever you guys cross your path, that's what it is, right? So the number 44 could also talk about a lot of people kind of seeing the cracks in the wall. Some of you may be looking at someone like, you're still at that point in your life, and that's not, that's not really a good look for me. So some of you may be having second thoughts about a person still being where they're at, where you left them. So you may be kind of cringe. I'm feeling like this cringed energy from the feminine, like, I don't know, right? So maybe you do see that this person needs more time to mature. They still dealing with some sort of toxic confusion or even like low vibrational attitudes or behavior. Something is off here. And it's not really, I feel like you second guess if you should invest in this person, in the reality of the connection at this moment. So that means that I'm hearing that's a good look. Good look, good look. So some of you are not fantasizing or romancing the past, who this person was or who you wanted them to be in the past. That's what I'm getting. So some of you have accepted what it was, and now you're standing in the present moment. You're really seeing this person for what it is, or you're seeing the situation for exactly what it is. All right? And you're like, I'm getting some of you like, should I? It's like, that's the $1 million question, or that's the big question. Should I or should I not? Right? So let's get another card. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a goodie. I hope it arrives in time. My heart is racing because I want it all to like fall in place. And that could be a theme here for someone who you're cross watching for. They want it all to just fall in place, and at times their heart race. I'm also getting like this anxiety. You know when somebody yells at you and you're kind of like very anxious about stepping the right way or doing something right? It feels like every time somebody yells, somebody gets anxiety. That's the anxiety that I'm feeling right now. I don't know if that's the right example to state, but that's what I'm getting, like this anxiety. All right, I know my deck is upside down. It just feels more like sturdy that way. We have the third eye chakra. So we move from the crown to the third eye. And I remember when I was saying 3 eyes, one eye sees the past, the second eye sees the present, and the third eye sees the near future. And that could be bits and pieces that could cause some sort of like dizziness or like a light headache. I'm getting like this. It's like some of you may be aware of it. Like you could feel when your headaches are beginning to like build up. That's what I'm getting, like a very subtle headache or pressure on the head. We have the heart chakra and we have more of the crown here. So we have third eye, crown, and we have the heart chakra with the throat that we just saw. So yeah, you know, go out there and be yourself. Some of you need to start some sort of platform. I'm also getting that the person that you may be cross watching for has a hard time. It's very difficult for them to be honest about what they're feeling. I'm also getting lie for nothing. I'm lying for nothing, or somebody was lied to in the beginning, so they constantly lie now, even when they don't need to. And that could be something that someone does so they could seem like they're on the right track. Exaggeration, maybe that's a better word. So we have that passion, and we saw that with creativity. So jump for joy. I know that was on my McDonald's cup yesterday. I had some Mickey D's yesterday, just a large fry and a drink, and the top cover said jump for joy, and I was like, oh, I never noticed that before. And that's crazy. I just wanted to give a little tidbit because that's the whole purpose of these tarot parties. It's for you guys to get to know me a little better by hearing the things that I go through daily, or whatever I decide to share with cosmic coinky dinkies. So when I was standing in the line in McDonald's, it was the one that's inside your local Walmart. It had these 2 little girls. I don't know if they were twins, but they were about the same age and size, and they had like this long beautiful hair, and it was up in a little ponytail. And you know, I have really, really long hair as well. And she had so much attitude and sauce. Like she wanted me to look at her. So she was like posing from left to right. And the more I act like I was looking at the menu, the harder she posed. And I was like, okay, this girl is saucy. So when I finally looked at her, I did a pose too. And she laughed. She laughed out and she said hi. But that was a form of expression. She was expressing to me her little style. So I mirrored it back to her, and she smiled. So sometimes turning things into humor kind of relieves the tension, because I could have easily took what she was doing the wrong way. You know, I could have been like, you know, a child should stay a child, or whatever. But I decided to mirror back to her own actions towards me. And she finally said hi. And I said, hello. A little girl. She was so beautiful, you know. Her and the little girl that were with her. I don't know if they're cousins or sisters, but they were so precious. So yeah, don't be afraid to dance in public. I know sometimes I could be an embarrassment when I go shopping. You know, sometimes they have like the monitor showing you yourself, like, hey, you're on camera. Sometimes I pop into character and I make my own music video. I mean, I'm on camera anyway, right? So dancing could be another form of expression, of art. You know what I'm saying? So the desire to have fun, the desire to break away possibly from the journey as well. I'm hearing I only have love to bring or love to give. All signs are pointing to love, joy, happiness, and holiness. I say holiness because we have the third eye chakra. It feels kind of holy. I'm also getting that somebody may be in a position to look but not get involved or touch. So that may be some sort of suffering there as well, a silent suffering to be in front of some sort of desire, some sort of beauty, happiness, holiness, joy, but not being able or not having the capacity to get involved. Isn't that such a sad thing? Yeah. So we have support. A lot of you have the support of the ethers, angelic beings. I'm hearing cosmic energy. You guys have this whisper. I'm getting this whisper with the third eye. So some of you may be experiencing this whisper, but you don't know how to articulate what is this all about. The tree of life is here. This could also symbolize the holy grail, the center of life. All right. So the center of life, what is the center of, or what is the meaning of life for you? It's time for you to now follow the signs that support that. All right. I'm also again being supported by a social group. A social group. We have the numbers 25, 36, and 47. I'm getting this 12 energy, or 47, 47, 11, 11. We now have 11 viewers in the house, and we have 9. So 909 or 9 nines may be a big thing, or 7s may be a loud number for some of you. All right, so the heart wants what it wants. Let's get some more. Let's get some clarifications. Tarot is all about clarification, all right? I'm sorry, you guys. Let me fix my aquarium lights here. How about that? Did you guys see better? I hope so. Let's see. Yes. All right. I'm always getting this black obsidian. Somebody may have black obsidian, or they work with black obsidian. Some sort of dark black crystal. All right, so let's get some clarification. Some of you may be very happy or proud with yourself that you're following. I'm getting some sort of intuition. Directions are hey, but you need to be excited about this support. What? Excited to confirm what the third eye has already confirmed. So some of you may need extra confirmation. Ask for it. Be specific. Hey, I need confirmation within the next 24 hours. I want X, Y, and Z to be attached to it. Don't talk about it around your phone, because, you know, your phone is always listening, always have recommendations, suggestions for you. Make sure you do this mentally, or go outside in nature and send it out to the ethers. I'm feeling like nature is paying attention. The trees, if you have a lot of trees around you, there's like a tree connection here. So maybe, something about some sort of pastime was done. Somebody believes in hanging out with trees, or somewhere down in your family tree there was a lot of trees involved. I'm getting like planting trees in the memory of someone, or when someone gets under this specific tree, there's a calmness. They feel supported by the energy that is radiating from the tree. Somebody said, I don't believe that. Listen, trees, trees has a lot of benefits. If you don't believe me, time to do that soul homework. Find out how trees are trying to give you a message. So the tree totem may be very special. I'm also getting mushrooms. Somebody may be replacing red meat with mushrooms. Some sort of mushroom is a replacement here. Something about fall equinox, or the summer equinox is coming out strong with the guidance. Look for the signs. You're not dreaming it. I'm hearing that you're not dreaming what you're seeing. So maybe you're totally not 100%. I'm hearing that you don't have a hand on what you're experiencing. But it's also bringing this joy frequency. So get excited. Something exciting is about to happen. And there's multiple signs or cosmic indications that it's happening. We have the courthouse, very official energy. This could also be documents, government documents, or there's someone that's graduating. Oh my goodness. So there was a bunch of graduations, yeah. Somebody may have walked across the stage feeling very proud, but there's a sense of worry. What is this worry about? Am I going to be supported in the near future? Which direction do I take from here? So now that we are official, we have the credentials, we have the paperwork already finished, finalized. Where do I go from here? Someone could work in the government, or somebody's going to work in the government. I'm also hearing recruiting. Okay, so somebody's following the passion of their heart, and it's almost like there was a sacrifice or multiple sacrifice being done to get this achieved. It's like I had to walk alone, or I was alone, but I made it through with the creativity. Some of you have been accomplishing a lot and have not been telling people about it. I'm hearing the third eye confirmations is official with the courthouse. Very interesting. Val and Sal. Some of you may have children that graduated, Val or Sal. Very, very. I'm also getting like this very heavy academic expectation. Maybe somebody's feeling a little pressure about what's the next step in their education. No, hun, you're right on time. You could always go back and see what you missed. I'm taking it slow today, you guys. Courthouse. Someone is like official, or I'm hearing like businesses that are confirmed, or I'm hearing it's a goal. But what's the next step from here? So someone could have gotten a business legalized, some sort of LLCs. We have imprisonment. And this could be, that you need to be careful that you're walking a straight line, or that's what you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed about, walking a straight line, making sure that you do everything by the book. All right. If you feel like something is off or you skipped a step, don't be afraid to go back. Don't be afraid to turn around. If you've been going down the wrong road when it comes to certain things, or doing it half-assed, don't be afraid to turn around and go back. Oh, wow. I forgot I have the Fool on the backboard as well. So when I said graduate with the courthouse, this could be that somebody graduated from a naive kind of thinking to a more self-conscious thinking with the Fool, because I have the Fool in the back right here. So someone is checking themselves out of this mental prison. I found the key with the third eye. So someone could have been experiencing a lot of visions, experiencing a lot of whispers, experiencing a lot of confirming signs, but they were unable to act on it. It's almost like they were missing a step with the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? When you try to get something certified and you think you bring all the documents or whatever, and then when you get there, you're missing something. But it's a very convenient way to get it to the deadline. So let's say you go to the DMV and you're missing something, but you could fax it in, and then everything would just be legalized, or everything would be fulfilled. That's what I'm getting. So someone may be kind of caged up in their mind, don't know which direction to move in, even though they're seeing a lot of signs and they're getting a lot of support. Could be from friends and family, but also from the ethers. I don't want to screw this up. 25, 29 could be birth dates as well. Somebody knows what they need to be doing, but it's like they need that courage to take action. The Fool knows what the Fool needs to be doing, but they're being naive about it. Like, I'm not playing. Look, I have the Fool right here. This is from another deck. This was from a more personal deck. Can you guys see? Hi, welcome to the Hourglass. This is the Fool that I'm studying. You know, and you could see here that he's standing in the middle and he have two different directions he could go in, but he's not facing any of it. It's like he still feels like I have more to understand or more to learn before I could choose, but still kind of content where they're at, because we have like this Hawaiian thing. I don't know, like a flower chain. I don't know what you call it, but it's like he's actually content at this crossroad. It's like he's proud of how far he's come in life, but have not decided or finalized which direction is next. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you guys? So we're graduating from a naive way of thinking to a more self-conscientious thinking. This could also mean social misfits with the Fool energy. Looks like wings were on the Fool. That was actually two different types of business mind or businessmen that was standing behind of him. So he has two different ways to confirm, but he's not sure where he wants to conform, because if he's standing in the Fool or the Clown energy, it's like still in touch with this foolish, innocent energy. All right? Does that make sense, you guys? The inner Fool. So tapping into the inner Fool, and that could be tapping into the laughter, the play-like energy, humor, not taking oneself seriously, not being just a cog in a machine. That's what the Fool card could talk about. Not only new beginnings and, you know, taking a risk on highly responsible situations just so you could get in, because sometimes we need highly responsible duties to push us into a man or womanhood. You guys get what I'm saying? So graduating from the Fool, that innocent, naive energy, to more self-awareness, more aware of the creativity, the more passion. You get what I'm saying, you guys? The intuitive philosopher. Somebody is thinking that someone is empty-headed. Maybe there's someone that needs a lot of self-praise to actually step out in a direction here. It's like somebody wants to talk about these signs that they have been seeing and they want confirmation so they could feel fearless in stepping out in a direction. So be aware of people that just start telling you their business. I know it's wise right now to mind your own business, but be aware of conversations that get a little personal. It means that this person sees you as a guide. They may see you as someone that could help them, or even they need to speak out loud. You know, sometimes we need to say things out loud to hear ourselves think. And then, you know, people kind of get confirmation through conversations. So this could feel like playtime. Somebody wants to play after being serious for a long time. And that's okay too as well. Don't take yourself so serious. A wise man is able to laugh at himself, all right? We have the main female. Oh shit. So somebody that you're cross watching for, if you're a woman that's watching, this person that you're cross watching for, they graduated. Something about their third eye. They tested it, they used it, and now they feel more better about trusting it. Some of you bring a lot of wild passion to someone that's seeing the signs. Both of you are seeing the signs. So you have the main woman or the main female in this person's life, both of you experiencing the same types of signs of love. All right, but you doubt it. You doubt it. Some of you may have reached out to someone and their heart skipped a beat. They felt like they want to play, but they may have hold back, you know, or they made a playful joke. We have the poverty card. So someone may have came from an unfortunate past. Maybe this is a person that suffers from poverty in their family tree. And this is something that they're pushing the envelope on. All right. The poverty card could also talk about loneliness and suffering, not being able to participate or get involved because you're not in a energy of doing so. With the poverty card, it's like watching everybody have fun while you got to work. And we did notice the black rat in the imprisonment card. So some of you may be having some snitches around. Be careful who you're talking to. Be careful who you're telling your business to, because someone could be going back telling someone else word for word what you said. We have angel confirmation 225. So be careful of the black rat energy where we're just nibbling or we're taking just enough to go feed something else or build something else somewhere else. We also have the black cat's energy, and that could be that you're in this feline energy, whether you're male or female, and you know how to survive. Some of you kind of like fall off the grid for like 2 or 3 days, and somebody's monitoring that. Somebody's monitoring how long it takes you to talk to them or to reach out. Somebody's monitoring someone how long they take to reach out. You could also be the main focus because some of you have very privy third eye chakra. Somebody may be wanting some counseling or advice or suggestion from you because you carry that joy frequency. You somehow bring a lot of fulfillment to someone that never really had anything great in their life. This could be someone that started work at a young age. I'm hearing at 16, someone started to work, or even at 6. Someone may have been starting to work at 6, watching the neighborhood kids, some sort of selling candies. I'm getting like something like that. Somebody started that when they were little. So someone always been on that grind when they were small. I'm also getting that this may be a very unusual connection. Remember, we saw the present card where the feminine energy was looking at the bee, kind of like cringing or doubtful. So this person may be very, very immature because of their past, because of how they were raised. They never had anything great. And, they had to work extra hard to get where they're at. Not saying that you didn't need to or you didn't have to, but this person is looking at you as someone that's greater, or they may put you on a pedestal as well. Someone that's well poised, polished, and preserved. Somebody's looking at you like that, and they're looking at themselves as unfortunate, could also be hexed in some way. Like, look at me, I'm a poor boy. What could I offer you? And they're looking at you as very luxurious, as someone that may be high maintenance. Sometimes I get this feeling from the main female, like a little high maintenance. Could be just the way how you carry yourself. I don't know if you guys ever watch Penny Dreadful. Have you ever watched that that show, Penny Dreadful? Well, she was a tarot reader too as well. She had very mystical energy, but that came from a dark side that she had to heal from. So some of you may have healed from very dark situations where you're now able to fully trust in your third eye chakra. And this person is just graduating to that. You may be well advanced with the main female, but someone feels like you're just, I'm getting like the apple of their eye. I don't think this person has a mother complex, but I'm also hearing that this person, let me tell you what I'm getting. If you're cross watching for a gentleman or someone that was very timid when it came to this connection, when it came to speaking up about what they are experiencing, because I'm getting a few of you and this person does have a real self-awareness connection between the both of you, but someone does not tell you what they're experiencing. You may have told them bits and pieces, but this person in the poverty energy with the imprisonment card, this person has not been telling you what's going on with them. They have been taught not to question things. This comes from their mother. I'm hearing that they were taught not to question a lot of things. Not to ask too many questions is what I heard. That's coming from this poverty card. So somebody was taught not to ask too many questions, and this is a mother's complex. Something that was passed or pushed down, because we have the tree here. So it's coming from generation. This is a generational conditioning. But let me tell you, this person is like brimming with a lot of I want to have fun with you. Some of you may be a little bit uptight, or again, certain things that this person does or says or their behavior causes you to cringe, causes you to hold back your rose from them. Wink, wink. So this person, remember when I said I could look but I can't touch? Something is off limits here. But this person is walking in your direction. Because love is the driving force here. We have the heart chakra. You know, let me hold this card up. Maybe you guys can't see the keyword. You guys, I am home with my family, so if you hear any crashing, talking in the background, my house is fully functional and alive today. So, you know, it's like no matter which direction this person takes, they're always on the path right back to you. And love is the reason. Love is the reason. The center, the core meaning here. All right, the Holy Grail. Well, what's the meaning of the Holy Grail? The Holy Grail is the center, the meaning of human life. How does the tree energy fit here? Okay, so when I asked that question, the thought immediately ran through me that it's like the family, something about family conditions and traditions. Someone was made, or someone didn't have a choice with this hard knock past that they had. They may also be looking at you as a little bit spoiled, and that may not even be the case. You may just have a very graceful, poised way of landing on your feet with the black cat. You know, some of us could be going through a lot. We could be falling from branches and shit, but we always land on all fours. That could be a situation here. No matter how high you fall on all fours. 9 lives with the cat. And that's a song. That's a reggae song. Those of you that are reggae lovers, 9 Lives by Movado. Listen to that shit. Rock out to that shit. Again, dancing is a self-expression. Move that energy. Some of you may have pent up energy and you need to dance it off. You know what song I was getting to? Is it Rick? When he was talking about never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. You know that song? Never gonna give you up. Yo, that shit would make you dance. I don't care what nationality you are, what skin color you are. You hear that song, you have to move, right? I'm also getting another scene from a different episode of Pinky Blinders. When old girl, she was a teacup reader, and she would have visions. You know, Tommy, what is her name? Polly? Is it Polly and Tommy? Yeah, she taught Tommy everything she knew about the mystic world. Gypsies. We have gypsies, black gypsies. I'm hearing black doves. Black doves, black gypsies. Yeah, you got it, girl. Moon Rabbit, you got it. Rick, all right. That white boy look good. You guys watch the video. Look how that white boy be rocking. Cause he got soul. So we got soul, right? This is a soulful connection. Love, joy, and desire. Wanted to have fun. So someone may want to have fun. They feel like they've been going through it with the poverty card. You know, they're trying to walk this straight line. They're trying to be legal or legit, but it just feels like no matter what I do, it's always the wrong move. I'm also getting like pocket pickers. Someone could have been like sticky hands. Somebody could have sticky hands. Yeah, heart right back to you, hun. I'm trying not to knock my set down, right? Right, 37. 11. That's the 11 right there. 12, 12, 11, 11s. Oh, my luck changed when I met you. This could also feel like a student to a teacher connection as well. So maybe you guys are teachers and you notice that one student that's struggling. I also read in Instagram news that some sort of Popeyes were shut down because they were forcing students to skip school for this guap. You know what I'm saying? Oliver Twist. Yeah. Yes, that is a good example. You know what I thought about too? I don't know if it's the same character, but I thought about the little boy that was up in the clock tower. His dad would maintain the clock in some sort of train station, and his dad passed away, and he kept working as his dad. Everybody thought that it was his dad, but his dad died, and he didn't tell anybody because he was afraid that he was going to be put out in the street. And he met a little girl. It was an old producer with black and white film, and how they brought joy back to each other's life, even though they came from different backgrounds. The little girl came from upscale, and he was living in the clock tower, but they all brought joy and love. It's like they were reminders of what passion was. So maybe in the 7 days, you're gonna get a reminder, or this person is getting reminders of what joy feels like. So you guys come from two different backgrounds, but that doesn't matter because love and passion and joy and fulfillment is all here. Support is all here. I don't know if it's the same character as Oliver Twist though, but that just came to mind. A lot of stories come into mind. So maybe somebody's watching a lot of movies. I'm hearing somebody's using their downtime to watch a lot of movies. And movies could bring ideas as well. But remember, it's not really reality. Someone maybe never had time to watch TV as a kid. They never had time to like sit and watch movies as a child because they were out in the street. I'm also hearing making money the best way I know how. All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's bust down tarot. I was trying to buy time because I want a surprise to come in. I don't want to come off live and the surprise comes after. So I'm trying to like stretch this reading out. So just bear with me, you guys. Tarot says 8 of Wands. So there is a lot of energy going back and forth between the main female and someone that always feels like they could just never get on the ball. They feel like they have to work hard, or this person knows that they have more to go through until they get to you. I'm also getting that again, graduating, Jacob's ladder. Every time we graduate, every time we cleanse or we unblock a situation, or we start to think or have more awareness, we graduate. Levels to this shit, right? That's what I heard loud and clear. It's levels to this. And this person is seeing that you can't skip a step. That's why we had courthouse, doing things by the book legally. Some of you may feel like this person, it's like I'm getting like this energy of the teacher looking at the student as, I know what you did. There's consequences or punishment. And the student is like, yeah, I didn't count on getting caught. Something like that is going on here. 8 of Wands. There's a lot of racing of the heart as well. This is rapid energy. So there's fast communication, could be mental communication, or there's a lot of signs, synchronicity that's happening between two people here, a teacher and a student. So what are you teaching this person right now? What are you teaching this person? I'm getting that song by Dream Girls. When the brother was telling the sister, it's bigger than the both of us. We are a family. Who knows that song by Dream Girls? It is a family. We are a family. Ring bells. Right. Ringing bells? Is that what you're saying? As a sign. What is the teacher teaching the student right now? So this person may look at you as a teacher, as a leader in their life. I feel like some of you really don't know the depth of that as well. Like you don't know how much you're teaching this person. But and it's in a way of playful. So when you're teaching young children, you teach them through play because it sticks more. So maybe you bring a lot of excitement, even though this person is learning from you. What is a teacher? What lesson? This is not a lesson. It's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's like not a coach. I don't know. When they see you, they light up too because, oh, you know what it is? Because you believe in them and they know it. It's like an unspoken truth that they know you believe in them. That was kind of a beautiful feeling I felt too. It's like when they see you, they smile, or when they hear from you, or when you post, or whatever you're doing that they could see, and they're in front of it but not involved. And that's the greatest suffering, to be in front of it but not involved. Oh my gosh. 7 of Cups with the King of Cups. And what I saw, what I heard when I look at the King of Cups, I'm reading your comments, hon. So when I saw the King of Cups, and remember I talked about the Holy Grail, and the King of Cups is actually drinking from that cup, right? What I heard was the Fisher King and the Fool. Because I have the Fool in the back, y'all. Let me tell you how shit adding up right now. I have the Fool that I shuffled before I went on camera. This is my weekly card for me to study as an individual and how it applies in my life. Because remember, I'm using tarot as a clarifier. I'm not using tarot to predict anything. It's clarifying what I already feel or sense going on, or is to imply more insight. That's why I use tarot, right? So the Fool is in the back, and then we have the Fisher King. So in the medieval times, kings were really close to fools. They would trust the wisdom of the fool, right? Because right, I know. Okay, so let me tell you, being that you on the Fool energy as well, let me tell you, it's not only about new beginnings, because the Fool is an agent of change, right? But the Fool also have the ability to tell the truth in a humorous way. So somebody's going to tell you the truth in a jokingly way, but it's still the truth. Sometimes we need to laugh at ourselves, you guys. We can't be taking life so seriously. The Fool is there to say, have more laughter and play. Tap into your passion. Stop taking yourself so seriously. Some of you may feel like you're in the teacher's energy and you have to be serious in order for this person to get it. That may be true, but laughing, being playful and innocent is alleviating some sort of tension here. So if you see in the Fool in your readings, in your personal readings, it's asking you to tap into your inner Fool. But we have the King of Cups present. The Fisher King wound is here. So the Fisher King, the story is, from what I know, right? I'm paraphrasing. Don't kill me. Again, if you feel guided about that story, go look it up. So the thing is, with the Fisher King womb, he was dying, but he wasn't dead. He was slowly dying, but he couldn't die. So he felt like he lost passion in life. It's like it was all over. It's like he was feeling for himself, and he met a fool. And the Fool was like his alter ego, but in another person, right? And the whole point of the story is that he had to tap into his foolish inner ways to become a man. So there's still a lot of foolish, innocent ways about this person, but it's part of them being on this manhood journey. So they have to now tap into this Fool energy to feel love. So if they're acting foolish, or if they're being playful, or they're acting immature to you, this is their way of alleviating some sort of tension. But you think they're adolescent. Okay, so adolescent with the child. So you're looking at them as, oh my God, they're so petty, adolescent. But that's their way. They need to tap into that energy so they could come back as a man, as a king. And you should take a page of that. So the student sometimes teaches or reminds the teacher that play is another form of learning. Don't take yourself too serious, you guys. You don't want any more wrinkles by your eyes. You don't want no more crow's feet by your eyes, right? Don't take yourself too serious. Yes, that's the message, because I'm asking what's going to be unfolding in the next 7 days. We have to learn to use laughter as a way of learning, as a way of growth. So somebody graduated from the naive thinking to the self-conscientious, but it was very painful to watch. The Seven of Cups, sometimes we make a lot of mistakes and it's very painful to watch, right? Talk about it. Seven of Cups usually talks about poor choices and the pain and the regrets that comes with it, that it stops us from making further decisions. So now that we have a direction to take, because we are still thinking about the mistakes in the past, we get indecisive, we get complacent, we become procrastinators, right? This King of Cups is very focused on this main female. There was a lot of poor choices made between the two because there was too much of naivety here. Is that how you say it? Being naive, right? Some of you could be looking at this person as too immature, emotionally immature. But the thing is, this person feels things very deeply. The thing is, this person is still struggling emotionally with these past mistakes. Some of you could also be feeling that way as well, but is it your emotions or this person's emotions? Because with the present card, that talks about a connection. So if you're connecting with this person, are you feeling their hurt, or is this your hurt? Are you feeling their regrets, or is this your regrets? So that's something that you need to figure out. Is the emotions that you're picking up yours or theirs? They believe in your third eye. Somebody believes in your visions because it helps them see the truth about these poor choices. So while this person was sulking or regretting or constantly living in the past with these choices, you came along, and the way how you talk, it's like you open them up to want to move past that. You give them hope to try again. You guys hear what I'm saying? So there's a little bit of confusion going on between the both of you. I feel like this person has several different ways in what they want to say emotionally or do something emotionally. It's something about emotionally reactive here. It's like they have so many different fantasies or ways that they want to creatively express themselves, but they just sit there. They sit there and they swallow it with the King of Cups. Being in front of beauty, happiness, passion, and holiness, and not being able or having the capacity to get involved. So they're wounded inwardly. All right, so we're going to put that back in, but I have a feeling the King of Cups going to come back out again. There's a lot of self-illumination going on. Like I said, this person sees the signs too. They see the reminders too, but they just sit there and don't ask too many questions. Some sort of mother complex with the poverty card. They're dying to ask you something. What is this? Because I'm getting that they want to ask you something. They came once or twice close, very close to asking you. And maybe you knew or you picked their energy up. And it was just like, who's going to take the first move? But did it? You Gucci? All right. What is this question that I'm getting that what is this question that this King of Cups has from the main female? Something that's emotion that could spring a lot of emotions in this King of Cups. They're very excited about it, or they're very anxious about it, but it's like they want you to play it up. You know, sometimes when you have good chemistry with someone, they kind of know how to humorously add to what you're saying. Like, I don't know, like if they have a thing, let's say they have a thing for clocks, and then you make like jokes about tick tock, time is running out, and they're like, I see what you did there. So it's some sort of like back and forth, like teasing banter, but picking or poking on things that mean a lot to you. What? Oh, it's weird. What is this question this King of Cups has for the main female? I guess my surprise is not coming, you guys. You know, we have the Chariot. What is the question they have for the main female? It's something about movement and direction again. Maybe they want to ask you, have you moved on in a different direction? Did you escape from me? The one that got away. The Chariot could talk about some very deep, emotional, watery Cancer energy. Did you move on from an experience? Because they know you have the ability. I'm also getting that somebody's teacher may be moving to another school. Somebody's moving to another school too. Or moving careers. Somebody may be switching careers. Which way do I go? Which direction do I take? Someone knows that you have good suggestions on which way to go. This is transportation. This is movement, you guys, with the Chariot. Someone could also be trying to scoop you up. Get in. You need a ride? Get in. Let me scoop you up. Driving recklessly again. Somebody wants to move fast with the Eight of Wands. They want to move fast, swift, effortlessly to some sort of victory, but courage is missing with the Chariot. Some sort of Cancer with mother complexes. A Cancer energy with mother complexes. I like the way you move. Some of you are really connected to the Most High. You're very serious about this connection that you have with the Most High. It's like, don't test my faith because you're going to lose. So some of you, it's like this person is very aware that you don't go against your guidance. And you may do something out of love. The King and I, the teacher, the King and I, Three of Swords. This question is stinging this person's heart, B. It's like they need to know something from you. And it's like every day the sting gets worse in the heart. Fast heartbeats. We talk about that with the Eight of Wands. I felt my heart racing when that card popped out. It's breaking my heart. Something is breaking someone's heart. It's like it's breaking my heart in silence, but when I come at you, I'm going to be like very playful. I'm hearing I'm a good time, or I want to have a good time, or you're so fun to be around. That's what I heard loud. You're so fun to be around, and it stings. Something stings when I feel neglected or left out. Oh, you know what it is? It feels like detention. Like somebody's in detention. Oh no. I'm getting a lot of like educational, disciplinary energy. Was somebody in your family an educator? Somebody has an educator, or you have like this natural teacher's energy. I'm hearing, what is that, Lil Wayne? They say, okay, so it's from Lil Wayne. I can't remember what track, but he said something around the lines of, they say you learn from your mistakes, and that's why they mistake me. Who got that? You know how Lil Wayne is a Libra man, you know? So he thinks very like in a justice way, like a righteous justice. You fuck with me, I'ma fuck with you, right? So it's like They say you learn from your mistakes, 7 of Cups, and that's why they mistake me. So this person made a mistake. Yes, somebody, I'm getting a lot of, with the tree of life, or the ancestral tree, or the family tree, a lot of educators energy, disciplinary energy. So maybe some of you came from a home where there was valued masculinity, or the men in your life was very like, they knew their role as a man. So something like that is going on. And I'm also getting somebody regrets the decision they made out of hurt. Out of hurt, I regret the decisions I made when I was hurt. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords could be Libra, I think. Libra energy. So that's why I mentioned Lil Wayne, because he's a Libra man. All right. And you know, that throwback Lil Wayne, some of his tracks be deep as fuck. Like, you really learn. It's like his lyrics is so vivid that no matter what situation, you could like place it. You know, you have some rappers like that. Like when they rap, it's like they're speaking about that street life, yeah, but you could resonate with your living. It's like it's so versatile, you know? So versatile, maybe a theme here as well, or a keyword. Yep. They knew their place. They knew who they were. I'm not saying somebody was a daddy's girl, but I'm feeling like with the main female, third eye chakra, what's underneath that? Personal boundaries. I'm telling you, some of you were taught to be your original, authentic selves. Like you had space to do that. Maybe you weren't taught to do that, but you had space. And that's very empowering. It's like your choices really adds up. And that could be very intimidating to people around you. We have 16. Somebody could have been born on the 16th, the 3rd. You know, when you have space to really play out your imagination, and others had to work young. So maybe you were a child when you were meant to be a child, and this person couldn't be a child. They had to work. They had to do something. You know, they couldn't just stay around, sit around. They had to do something, made to work harder. 3 of Swords. My heart was already broken before I met you. Some of you already felt that with the 3rd eye. 2 of Wands. More decision making. I'm also getting come to me. Somebody wants you to come to them. Yeah. Okay. So I'm probably picking up your energy, huh? So 2 of Wands. It's like, come to me. It's like both of you is telling each other, come to me, you know? But it's like the disappointments is, hey, I don't want to be disappointed again. The fear of disappointment. This is why someone is staying where they're at and somebody else is staying where they're at. Personal boundaries. My personal boundaries is not here to push you out of my life. It's here to empower me. Ooh, shit. Chariot. Tarot, tell us what the Chariot is. I'm hearing moving right along, even though it hurts. Tell me about what the Chariot is trying to tell the viewer in the next 7 days. The Sun. Growth is here. So sometimes we need to sometimes we need to feel pain, or it was painful, but the growth is here with the Sun. What? Happy birthday. Gemini's in the house. That's that feel good energy of the Sun. The Sun is going into Gemini, or the Sun is in Gemini season right now. Hello. It's time to play. It's time to have fun. You know, we can't take each other so seriously. Life is not meant to be too serious. Let's have fun. Let's have some mischief. Ew. I'm also hearing the underdogs with the poverty card. So this person may feel like they're the underdogs, or you're someone that's an advocate for the underdogs. I speak for the women, the children, and the helpless. Oh my gosh. Somebody may think you're a feminist. Oh my gosh, because you have like this masculine disposition of the sun. Ew, you're welcome, honey bunny. Moon bunny, moon rabbit. Ew. So yeah, I'm also hearing surprise. Surprise to realize. Look, you bring a lot of sunny energy to this person, a lot of growth. Again, like a teacher, you make space for people to grow at their own pace. It's like you have this energy of, I'm here to show you the way, but you have to walk it. I'm here to show you the formula. I'm here to help you understand, but you have to do the work. That's that teacher's energy. Having patience, the sun. Diversity. Oh my gosh, I'm also hearing the power of thoughts and words that makes things grow. Whatever I touch, it turns to gold. Black gold is here. Wow. So you found the gold. Oh my gosh. So you found the gold in this person and you lit up their core. The sun is the core, right? So you lit up their core. Yup, the tree. You have illuminated something in their family tree too. Where their heartbreak come from. Oh shit. So so yeah, you kind of like open them up layer by layer. It's levels to this shit. So it was levels to this and it was layers to this. But you got through. There's healing and anger. I was kind of picking that up from the last live. Healing and anger is here. Yeah, the sun don't really come out where I'm from. So this person may live in a very like damp or dark, or even if it's sunny outside. So maybe this person lives in a sunny area, but they walk with a cloud over them, or they just see the cruelty, the coldness of life. And that's where they're trapped, like in that imprisonment card. Or maybe they live around a lot of crime-ridden places where the laws are harsh with the courthouse and the imprisonment card. They could live around an environment like that where they don't see the sunny side of things. And then you come in and give them a lot of hope and direction. So this person really looks up to you. But I'm feeling like some of you don't want that position. It's like a coach, a teacher, an aid to this person's journey. But I feel like a lot of you don't really admire that position. It's like you don't want that position. I don't know. And that's why you have like this personal boundary with this person. You're very assertive now. Oh, so maybe that's why they feel like that, because you're assertive now. No, they're like, please don't take my sunshine away, right? You never know how much I love you. It hurts that I can't put it in words. That's what I'm getting with the Three of Swords and the passion. Like all of this passion is hurting me because I can't give it to you. Oh, you know what I got from the sun? Because the sun is a big clarity card. You know, this is new hope. But I also got like, oh my gosh, it was just in my mind and it floated out. Oh, okay. So they're realizing what they want. And it's painful with the Three of Swords. What is the third eye with the third eye chakra with the sun? Some of you may need to do like solar gazing. You know, when you sit outside in the sun with your eyes closed, of course. Don't be stupid. So close your eyes and face the sun. Don't face the sun and close your eyes. Don't do it backwards. Come on. Pay attention. So you're going to close your eyes and you're going to face the direction, because we have direction here. You're going to face the direction of the sun and you're going to gaze. That heat, that vitamin D, those sun rays, those solar rays is going to activate the third eye chakra. No? The stargate. You're going to activate your stargate. Because plants need sun, right? My plant pets, they need a lot of sun and light. So you may be very sunny and light. I don't get cherry, but I'm getting like light energy. Like gold, like this gold dress. You see the gold dress? Maybe you wore something very expensive, or you just make everything look very like high value and expensive. What is that? Yes, Ava, you got that right, honey boo boo. And she said ancestral healing is important at this time. That's that sun energy. And I heard just now, what I heard loud and clear, I think it was in my right ear, it's time for you to know with the sun. Talk about it, girl. You know what's up. See, I don't like to touch on things like that because if the person is not there yet, being that we had the courthouse, it's like somebody just graduated to more thinking for themselves, right? Now that they realize what they want with the sun. So saying terms like, because Eva is saying Christ like conscientiousness. So saying terms like that, if the person is not on that page yet, they would look at that as something like a fairy tale or too holy or too mighty. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like, remember what I said, levels and layers to this? So we preaching and we sending out that message, but if the person is not on that wavelength, if they're not in that capacity, they're going to miss the message until further notice. Yeah. And we have the sun here. So a lot of solar energy is very, very important. Somebody needs to see or be in the sun more. Yeah, because look, things are heating up. Somebody wants to go out more, a lot of day partying, or somebody just wants to explore life more in the daytime, moving around a lot in the daytime. It's like they become dreamy. Somebody's becoming dreamy with a lot of fantasies in the daytime. I'm hearing this is your weather. Sometimes I make joke about that. I kind of claim the weather. I say my name and be like weather. So this is the hourglass weather. Sometimes I do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I claim it. You know what I'm saying? Sun energy. So some of you may have a masculine disposition. So when I say masculine disposition, it's like you're very direct, assertive. You know what you want. You know what you stand for. You know what's not going to be tolerated. You know what's order. You know what needs to be followed so things could be bright and full of laughter. It's like, let's get this done now so we have time to go out there and have fun. So you kind of have your priorities in order. That may be something that's very, very intimidating to a lot of people around you. You don't just accept anything, especially if you could see the gold in a lot of people around you. And it's like when they don't live up to what you feel that they know they could be doing. Because I feel like you're looking at someone and you believe that they could do better. And when they don't, you kind of put those emotional boundaries in place or you reinforce them. And they're like, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like you're neglecting me or you're punishing me. You know, so it could hurt both people here, or this is tough love that kind of hurts, you know. Let's talk about this Three of Swords. Tell me more about this Three of Swords and love. There goes the Eight of Wands. You know, I was kind of expecting for the King of Cups to pass back out again, but the Eight of Wands came through. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. We have a lot of eights going on here, huns. And we have the Ace of Swords. Wow. The first thing I got when I said the Three of Swords, because remember, that's my focus right now. Those of you that are here, thank you guys for showing up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and slash that notification bell with your samurai sword. Oh my God, I cracked myself up. All right, so we do have a samurai sword. So we have someone that may have this warrior spirit with the chariot. That's speaking about the gladiator. Those of you that follow me, you know I often speak about the gladiator, but we could have a samurai energy here. So big up to all the samurais in the house, yo. Like, I'm scared of you, but I'm still attracted to you because, wow, that's a lot of power and discipline. All right, so we swinging the sword. So there's a truth here that someone would like to talk about, or there's a topic. I'm getting more like a topic. You may be very fluent in it, or they just like the way how you talk. You kind of open it up for play and learning. They like that. You could be the superstar of this person's life, the main star, or you shine the brightest out here. Some of you have very strong, let's talk about it. Since y'all bring it up, hey, I like that. I like samba too. I like bachata too. That's my dancing buddy. Eva is my dancing buddy. We have Eva mentioned ancestral healing is important at this time. Bingo. So the star energy could talk about star ancestor, because we have feminine energy, or those of you that are in your feminine energy of receiving. We have the feminine energy looking up to the stars, waiting for that star ancestry downloads. So some of you with the third eye chakra, you're getting a lot of it. It's just streaming through effortlessly. You have no choice. Some of you have no choice but to participate and look at what's being downloaded to you. So we have the star and we have the sun that indicates that the ethers are here. In full force, the ethers are here. All right, giving us direction, giving us cues. Some of us may be too frustrated to get it because it's like you're trying too hard. Don't try too hard to read these signs and synchronicities, my loves. Step back, take a breath, be playful with it. Stop taking it so serious with the fool energy. Anyway. So we're talking about star ancestry coming through with the downloads. We see that it's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Somebody may be getting bad news that they need to work harder at something, or someone is not understanding what's been discussed at work with the Eight of Pentacles, or this person is acting like they don't understand the efforts they need to put in with the Eight of Pentacles in order to move forward with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Let me ask you a question. Do you still feel the same? Let me ask you, are the dreams between me and you still happening? You know what I'm saying? Some of you could have spoken with this person about what you want for yourself. Teacher's energy, direct, assertive. Are you still standing by that truth? The truth is, I feel like I don't belong in your world because of my poverty mindset. How can I live up to a star? This person puts you on a very high pedestal. You're like the star player. You're like a chord player with the sun. Yeah, I'm putting it all together. You're like the chord player, the most valuable player in this person's life. You think outside the box, or the way how you speak, the way how you move. I like the way you move with the Chariot. The way how you move, it pushes this person to be more innovative. Maybe they're attracted to your innovative mind. You don't think like the average person, and that turns them on. But at the same time, they feel like the poverty, like how do I impress someone? How do I relate with someone who thinks outside the box? Should I just listen? Should I just listen to when this person speaks? Maybe this person doesn't have a lot to tell you, and it aggravates you because you want like this back and forth with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Show me the same effort that I be showing you. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So in this 7 days, some of you are going to be focusing on the efforts that you show someone and the efforts that they give back, because this could feel, the Eight of Wands could feel, I get the word relay, like a relaying of energy. Some of you are going back and forth with celestial energies here too as well in the third eye chakra. So some of you are in the spiritual realms of the ethers, and then you still in the physical with the Eight of Pentacles. Look at you. How you do that? Show me how you do that, oh wise one, right? With the main female. How could you be in the present going hard at your job and still be well connected to the ethers with the third eye? How you do that, love? How you do that? All right, this person just graduated on understanding how energy works here. This person just graduated on the truth about celestial angelic energies. They're just now privy of the support and the guidance of the ethers with the star guidance and the sun. They've been working really hard to understand this too. Somebody needs a new job, or somebody's paying attention on what they need to do to kind of, I'm hearing meet goals with the Eight of Pentacles. it seems like time is moving pretty fast for someone here as well. The more that they're learning, or it's like the more work somebody is doing, the more time passes by. Have you guys ever wondered that? Like when you're at work and you're really busy, the time goes by fast. It's like when you look up, it's like 2 hours till it's time to clock out, and you're like, damn, where did the time go? It's because you were busy putting your duties or putting your abilities to work. So time kind of passed by really fast. Some of you may even look like you're having a great time at work. Like when you come to work, you may not be cheerful and bubbly, but the way how you go about doing your job, it brings people that are watching a lot of fulfillment. Like maybe people ask you, hey, do you love what you do? Because it shows in the results. It shows in the way how you get into it. Because I'm looking at the main female and she's like doing something, but she's like really into it. So if you put on your clothes, let's use Eva for example. Eva says she loved dancing samba, right? So Eva, maybe the way how you put your shoes on or the way how you position your body to start dancing, somebody's noticing that you're really like a pro or professional in it. So some of you in this coming week, yes, girl. So in this coming week, a lot of people are going to be noticing that you're very skillful. You know how to master something, or you're really, really good at something. And they not only see it in the results, but they see it in you, in your aura. So again, some of you may be light and very bright, very gold. We have orange, red, bright neon reds. I'm hearing bright blood red. I don't know if that's lipstick or that's a color, somebody's tie, somebody's shoes, a sock, a dress. That's the crown. See how red that is? That's the blood red. So reds may be a very powerful sign too as well. A very powerful sign of passion is what I heard. Passion and seduction. So the Eight of Pentacles, you guys are going to get a download, a whisper with guidance, star, Eight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of whispering. Again, this could be your higher self. This could be the wisdom of ancestral energy, because some of you are well connected with the Eight of Wands and the star. You're well connected. That's the gospel here with the Ace of Swords. What is going on with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords? This person wants to tell you something that has been stinging their heart for some time. They have gotten the guidance, they have gotten the cues, and every time they took a step back because they're feeling like, I'm not at the point where I could say that. It's like it was never the right time. It was never the right time to tell you, or every time I wanted to tell you, something else happened that I couldn't tell you. Remember, I asked about the Three of Swords. So someone could be feeling the sting of being left behind or left out, because the main female is out here really basking with the sun in his own glory. So some of you are looking glorious with the sun as you move forward. Even though there was heartbreak and disappointment, even though for a while you was kind of like iffy about where to go, you still made that move. Some of you are making power moves because you came from nothing and you don't want to go back there. I'm also hearing making something out of nothing at all. Making something out of nothing at all. So you know that song by Cher? A lot of people kind of did like the what you call it, like everybody sings it in their own fashion and way, but it's making love out of nothing at all, because we have guidance, and one of the key words there is love and support. Out of nothing at all. How do you do that? It's a certain type of divine magic that flows through growth and creation. Nobody sees when a flower is going to bloom. I mean, you have to have you have to be setting up a camera for like the whole day. You can't just sit and watch a flower bloom. But by the time you blink or you go in the next, it's already bloom. It's already open. And that reminds me, I have to share my African violets with you. You guys don't want to see how many flowers are on my African violet right now. So the sun, something is blooming here, but it's like it's happening, but the eye can't see it. The two physical eyes can't see it yet. Oh my goodness. Something is blooming here. But somebody can't see it. Somebody already feels it happening. Those of you that are ultra sensitive and could feel things before others, you feel it coming. And this is why you feel kind of like excited all of a sudden in these 7 days. Tell me more. We have the Six of Pentacles. Remember I spoke about relay, about giving and receiving some sort of energy. Now we have the Six of Pentacles that talks about generosity. So it no longer could be one-sided. Someone is already being assertive. Whoever's in this main feminine energy is being assertive. I am no longer tolerating one-sidedness. I have grew up from that with the sun. It's very obvious that I'm not going to put up with one-sidedness. Some of you, the person that's stuck in the poverty imprisonment card, this person may feel like you got sick and tired of being fed breadcrumbs and has moved on. You waited too long and they felt like they know they kept you waiting too long with the Six of Pentacles. This is why we have the Three of Swords. That's the stinging truth. This is what's stinging this person's heart. But they still can't come out. It's like they still feel a little held back. Like they're watching the train pass them by because they didn't have enough money to get on there. So they're standing at the station looking at the train, like just imagining where I could be sitting right now. I'm also hearing that this person may have missed a flight, transportation, a bus. I'm also hearing something that they missed, an appointment. Somebody missed an appointment and it hurt their soul. Oh my goodness. It's like I knew I shouldn't have done that. I would have been on time. Like that's what I got loud and clear. Like if I didn't pack that last damn bag, I would have been on time. Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords, being in front of something but unable to give. What is that? Some of you have to let me know what kind of situation is that. It's almost like this person watches you but can't touch you. I could look, but I can't touch. I should have done more. It's something about a teacher-student connection going on here. And the teacher is like looking at the student like, you could have just, put down your first choice. Always go with, sometimes the teacher kind of tells you that when you fail. Like they go over what you thought the answer would have been. I have met some teachers like that. I don't know if you are a teacher like that. Like when a student fails, you kind of make time to go over the answers. Like, how did you come up with this? And, it's like they kind of tell you what they originally wanted to say or write, but they didn't. They second guess and got it wrong. So it's like this teacher looking at a student like, what would you have chosen the first time around? And then they say the right answer and you're like telling them, or a teacher is telling the student, always go with your first choice. Always go with your first gut instinct. It's usually right. Like you taught somebody that. Maybe not in that example for some of you, but you did that for someone. So now somebody's more privy about who they give to or what they give to in the courthouse. Someone may be under investigation here as well. And they feel hurt, but they're hurt because they got caught with imprisonment card. They're not hurt about the crime. Somebody's not hurt about the crime. There's no remorse about a crime. They're hurt because they got caught. So their reputation is under fire. Somebody may have relocated from a city because of that with the Chariot, wanting a fresh start. Somebody could, and let me tell you something. Some of you have this energy around you because of your poverty energy. Take the message as it resonates. Some of you still have this poverty mindset and you're attracting people, or this could be somebody that you're cross watching for. Somebody targets people who are more than generous. So some of you could be targeted because you have like this profound, overwhelming Chariot with Cancer. Sometimes they have a profound, overwhelming need to shelter the innocent, to shelter the underdog. So some of you may have that overwhelming energy about you. That's just who you are. Kudos to you. But this is why we have the personal boundaries. All right. So somebody has to learn to set a limit, because it's not a people pleasing thing. This is something with the sun, the Three of Swords, passion, and the Six of Pentacles. This is someone that finds great fulfillment in helping the less fortunate. This is not people pleasing vibe. This is someone that loves to help people. This brings them an unexplainable fulfillment of joy and happiness. It's a passion of theirs. All right? Don't forget that, but have your personal boundaries. Is to help keep you safe so you could help more, so you could help you. All right? This is something that was passed down generational. This is something that was very, very strong. I'm also getting that there's a family secret here. There's a family secret, and with the sun, it's going to be exposed. Or this person is going to have to reveal with the Ace of Swords what's been going on, what's been hurting them. They're going to have to reveal it if they want something to bloom more or grow more or develop more. Tell me about this Two of Wands tarot. Somebody's still asking for direction. Somebody's still wanting a sign in your sign. It's like they are afraid of getting it wrong. What was that, you guys? Oh no. I'm hearing the teacher is watching. What is that with the star? You know, the stars are watching. So the great teachers are watching. You could have way showers out here. Seven of Pence, Two of Swords, Seven of Pence. Waiting, patiently waiting, or being impatient after patiently waiting. The gardener's energy is here. You guys want to know what I just heard when I said the gardener? I'm going to say it anyway, because what? I heard, build me a library in my garden. Build me a library in my garden. So somebody has a library. Somebody has ancestral wisdom here in the garden, or how to grow something, how to cultivate. This is a lot of cultivating energy. You guys cultivate love. And because you're cultivating love and joy frequencies, there's signs. You're seeing through the eyes of love. So somebody's seeing through the eye of love with the third eye chakra. That's how you get to see what others don't see, right? Because having the love and joy frequency is very, very rare at this moment or in this situation. So somebody's seeing through the eyes of love. Teachers, very healthy teachers, and respectable, honorables, right? That's what you call them? Honorables? No. The wise ones. They see through the eyes of love. They see what others can't see. So some of you may be actually seers, hey, in your own way. You know, you don't have to be mainstream to be a seer. You know what I'm saying? Once you tapped into your higher self, once you trust your third eye chakra, you're really the best seer for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So somebody planted something but expecting something else. I'm hearing, don't plant apple seeds and expecting oranges. What you thought, fool? The fruits of my labor. Some of you, you are the highest fruit. Climb the tree to have the highest fruit. Who's climbing the tree? Remember I talked about with the Eight of Wands, you guys, I'm a deep person. I don't just be giving you like surface level fluff. I'm telling you what I'm reading in the cards. So the Eight of Wands, remember I talked about Jacob's ladder, climbing. So we either climbing, we graduated to another level, another branch. We have branches in the house. We have people that symbolizes the branches in your life. If you don't know what that means, take a look, because remember we're sticking with the tree analogy. So you have, if we're looking at people in our lives as the parts of the tree, that's what I mean. So we have people in your life that are the roots. You have people in your life that's the trunk. You have people in your life that's the branches, and then you have people in your life that's the leaves. Every part of the tree have some sort of function. Do your soul homework. Find out who these people, what category they belong in. I feel like someone wants you to be a part of their soul family, or they're looking at you as family. Again, teachers become a huge part of our family unit as well. They're a great pillar in the communities, even though they go unnoticed. And remember when I talked about the courthouse, someone really having a respectable position, but it goes unnoticed. Happy Memorial Days to those superheroes that we have no knowledge or we don't know exist, right? So you are a great pillar, a leader. You help this person understand what they need to do to cultivate their own. Some of you, this person did not give to you because what they have, they felt that it was not enough. You did not deserve that. I'm also hearing that somebody had to return someone to the streets. So some of you may have found out what this person was given more to or what they were showing up for. And you were like, I got to return you to the streets, boo. Some of you told that person, get along. You better skeet. Yeah, because they wasn't giving you. They wasn't relaying the same effort with the 8 of Pentacles, 7 Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. And that's cool because that's part of your personal boundaries. That's part of you empowering yourself. So remember I stated my personal goals or my personal boundaries is not to push you out of my life. It's to empower me as the person in your life. Somebody didn't get that. Now they're understanding that. With the sun. So let's reshuffle. I guess my surprise didn't come, you guys. I'm so sad. What is up? You guys like, subscribe if you're feeling the content. If you're not, silent followers. It is what it is. I don't come on here for any type of audience and applause. I come on here because messages be strong. You know, the cosmic tea wants to be spilt. You know, this is all suggestive, encouraging readings. Again, tarot is a tool of clarification, not really to predict the future. If we predicted anything, it's because it's already in the air. It's already in the spiritual realms, energetically. Hello. Use tarot wisely. Pick your tarot readers wisely. Pay attention to the filter. If you guys listening to low vibrational readers, guess what's going to play out in your life? Because you're welcoming, you're relaying that energy. All right, let's talk about this guidance that the main female and the King of Cups, and again, energy is king, male or female. Anybody could be flip-flopping that in that energy. I'm also getting that this may be a very passive person. Some of you are dealing with a very passive person because, again, you may be on a different level. It's levels to this. It's layers to this. That's all. I keep getting that. It's levels and layers to this. The labyrinth of somebody's mind. All right, so the imprisonment card and the guidance, somebody's stuck in a labyrinth. They don't know what is real and what's fake anymore. Everything is like distorted. Some of you, you're dealing with someone that has seen some really weird shit, some strange shit. This person may be very superstitious. And that's why you guys clashing, but you guys both want to have fun. You both want to experience more joy together. You guys seeing the same signs. Whether you guys discussing it, whether you're open to telling each other, it's happening. The next 7 days. What's going on in the next 7 days? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. So there is a new beginning that's destined to happen whether you want it or not. Some of you are stepping into your divine feminine energy, or the divine feminine energy is reigning high. Growth, creation, creativity, receptive. What else? Flowing, fluidity, grace. Strong, sensual femininity energy is here. So some of you are in your soft era for real. And you're unlocking a lot of different parts of yourself. All right, we also have karmic justice for the divine feminine, or those of you that are reigning in the Empress energy. There's divine justice here. You're being challenged to follow the signs that you see. It's like something is flowing in front of you, and it's like multiple things are going to be attracted to you, and you're going to have this opportunity to choose what you want to put in or cultivate to grow. Somebody or your job, I'm feeling like you're a very big asset to a job, a company. People really admire, it's like you're majestic and royal. And people see it. They admire what you're capable of. Abundance magnets, hey. So we have an abundant energy. What is the key to your abundance with the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune? Do that soul homework. Somebody's really checking out your femininity. I don't know if it's because you may have, again, assertiveness. This strong, feminine, soft strength. Powerful. Unlike any other, cannot be disrespected or watered down. Ying. Two of Wands spits back out again, right? Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands comes out 3 times. So we have 8, 8, 8. What is the meaning of 888? Who knows that? Go ahead and big up on yourself. So it's asking for you to be ready, trained to go. The 888 is asking you to be ready for the changes that the Wheel of Fortune is bringing to you. Increase of prosperity, abundance, and opportunities and ideas. So some of you may be asking, you know, if you're in your divine feminine energy, what you ask for, you shall receive. So some of you are asking for certain things and the opportunities is coming to you. What are you going to do? Use your divine power to create it. The Empress, the divine feminine, is about creation. Wet and dark. Shadowy energy. All right, Two of Wands, Page of Swords. Communication could be coming in, but it may not be the communication that you want, but it's the start. Two of Wands. What's getting in with this person with the Two of Wands? Ooh. I am so mad my surprise didn't come, you guys. Like that's where my mind is at right now. Oh my goodness. I want to put it on pause, but can you pause live? No. Anyway, we're going to move on. So maybe that's the energy as well. Waiting for a surprise or waiting for something to happen, but still moving along. I feel like someone is like, they can't help but wait. Some sort of long distance energy, or you guys could feel far apart than usual, like a void. I'm getting what's holding you up. I'm hearing what's holding you up. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? What's holding you up? Some of you may have invitations to be, somebody wants to invite you. I'm hearing that somebody wants to invite you somewhere. But you could seem unapproachable, or you could seem like that's not in the cards for you with the personal boundary. Like, I don't think I could, I'm not in a position to ask you that, or it's too soon to ask you to accompany somewhere. Accompany someone, or +2 or +1. The Hangman. So I'm looking at the Poverty card. 3 of Swords spits back out again. Judgment and the 10 of Wands. So something is hanging heavy on somebody's shoulders, y'all. This is why things are stuck or in limbo with the Hangman's energy. Let me see if I channel the Hangman. I'm feeling like there's a deep craving for something to happen, but it's like, I don't know, it's like slow to commit, or jokingly trying to make it happen. With the Judgment card. Okay, so what I got with the Judgment is like somebody wants to like state something. It's like, I'm not feeling like blame, but it's like somebody wants to say what's hurting them or how somebody got hurt. Or it's like, I know I hurt you, but I'm still like, it's like I know what I did. I'm just gonna say it like how I feel most comfortable saying it. Because I feel like I'm not explaining it well. But it's like somebody knows they need to apologize, or they need to address some sort of disappointment or hurt. But it's like, I don't know exactly how to say it to you. But I feel in many ways, because what I did, I paid for it. And if telling you or apologizing to you would stop it, I want to try it or something like that. But it's like, I'm willing to suffer though. It's like, I know I need to suffer for what I did. Some kind of storm. And somebody's being dragged through this hurtful storm. And it's like haunting. I'm feeling like somebody's being haunted by a hurt. But they're like, that's my burden to bear. I should be feeling like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's like really persecuting themselves. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but somebody feels like they should be feeling like this. Like, this is what I'm worthy at. So maybe some of you could see the goal, the potential in someone, and they don't. And they feel like however they're living or whatever they're going through, they deserve it. And you're like trying to show them like it's a brighter day or it's a brighter future. You could, but they're not. I don't know. It's like doubting what they know is true. And somebody's trying to not persuade, but inspire, encourage. Not persuade or manipulate, but inspire or encourage. So they see you being inspiring and courageous, but they don't see that in them. Knight of Swords and the Chariot. Ooh. This person could get aggressive and confrontational. What is that? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Very unstable, feeling unhinged. It's like I feel aggressive and passionate and it gets out of control quick. I say things that, you know, shit, maybe a little exaggerated with the Knight of Swords. They want to go, it's like they want to correct you, but they feel like the way how they do that, it feels confrontational, or they don't want to seem confrontational to you. What is this? So they run around in a circle. They have something to say, but it's like the thing that they want to tell you about, it turns into like different stories. Like it's like beating around the bush. Eight of Pentacles, because it's like it's like that person that feels like you deserve more, but they're trying to keep your attention. They're trying to keep that fun energy alive with you. They want to impress you. I'm getting like this impressive. I want to impress you, but it's like it's like somebody's afraid that they're gonna say more than they should. That's what it was that I was trying to get out. Oh my goodness. It's like they feel like if they come out and tell you, they're gonna tell you too much, but they can't help it. It's just something about your energy that makes them want to spill the tea or put all their cards on the table. Now with the Page of Pentacles flipping out in reverse, this person may want to tell you that they had a problem with focus, like easily distracted. Why did I get that? Oh my goodness, I forgot to do my candle. And usually I try to end the reading when the candle is out, but whatever, I'm having a good time. Explaining myself, that may sound crazy. Thank you guys so much for supporting my style of reading cards, you guys. Takes a lot of guts to come out here. All right, so Page of Pentacles, what is that about? Okay, so I'm hearing whining. It may sound like they're whining, and that may cringe someone. Because it's like, why are you still thinking like poverty? Like, why are you still thinking like you're not good enough? Look what the ethers has shown you. Look what is going on around you. Look at the possibilities. It's like somebody's so inspirational in that manner, but this person, I don't know. It's like they need to channel their energy differently. And they know it. It's like they know how they need to, it's like they know what they need to do, but to do it is the problem. So they whine, and that may be cringing somebody, like a turn off. Like, why are you complaining when you could just do it? Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands comes out again. Do you guys see how much times the Eight of Wands is repeating? Change is happening whether somebody likes it or not. Somebody already heralded this. I feel like with the Three of Wands, someone was on a higher level and they already predicted something. Like everything you said to this person, but it's like they needed to go through the motion. So some of you may have gotten frustrated with the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you felt like this person was not evolving fast enough, or you thought it was on delay. It was on a pause. I'm not gonna lie with the Hangman. It was divinely paused on your half for a reason. But things were happening pretty quickly on their end. Or things happen pretty quickly that they don't have time to really think. Knight of Swords with the Chariot, they are very reactive, you know? And that makes them unstable with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What? I'm like calling your person out. Dang. So guidance, and that could be guidance for some of you as well. Don't get too reactive and impulsive. Kind of slow down. Kind of slow down and use your third eye. Question your visions. Question the sign. It's like bits and pieces for a reason, for you to question or slow down, for you to like witness it. So some of you may be experiencing visions, but it's like little flashes or something runs through your mind and you're not able to catch it right that minute. But it slowly, you begin to understand. So the more that you slow down, the more your visions make sense for some of you. Does that make sense, you guys? Some of you are going to be breaking this ancestral generational trauma of poverty mindset, of thinking that you're never good enough or you could be better and do better. Gotta slow down. Don't take yourself too seriously with the Fool. You're going to cause confusion. The King of Cups comes back out. I was waiting for him or her. Yeah, didn't I say that? I was expecting the King of Cups to spit out again, and there it goes. So I'm going to wrap this up because I was waiting for that. The Moon. So we have ultra feminine or sensitive energy, dark and wet. That's the Moon energy. Which y'all knew. Which y'all knew. All right. What is going on? There is some secrets here. On both ends. Maybe I'm not telling you. It's like I know more than you think I know about the third eye connection that's going on here. We have guidance and the moon. So we have the moon, the sun, and the stars, the ethers. Something is to date. Okay, so when I said the moon, the sun, and the star, that sounds like a calendar. Like this could be a calendar too, right? So something is up to date, y'all. Something is happening on divine timing with the Hangman's energy. So some of you may have been frustrated with the wait, but it was happening on time. Ooh. What does the King of Cups want to tell the main female? There's a lot of secret passion, joy, and love that they feel. Some of you already heard this. You're rolling your eyes. I heard it already. But it's something going on, and it took a lot out of this person to keep it together, to keep balance emotionally. This is something that you're teaching them. Maybe remember that was the original question. What is being learned from the teacher in the next 7 days with the King of Cups? You're actually teaching this person, some of you indirectly, how to embody their emotions. Remember, I told you some of them may have a mother complex where they were taught not to question, not to ask too many questions. That's another thing that they're learning to do, to question things. So some of you, you feel tried. I feel some of you feel tested with this person. Like they have been manipulating emotional tests. Hey, like let me just throw that out there and see what you're going to say or do. Like, I feel like that was coming from the King of Cups. Let me just say this. Let me see how you're going to react to that. But instead of you reacting, this person was doing it whether you were seeing it or not. They wanted emotional reactions from you because they have secret desires, hey, and they're always reminded of you. They feel like a lone wolf. They feel like they're alone in what they're feeling and sensing, and that's because they're not speaking up about it. It's just internalizing. They're drinking their own cup. They're swallowing these hidden emotions, these secrets. Maybe they even know a secret about you that came through in the third eye chakra. Some of you revealed a family secret here, whether you know it or not. It's like maybe, the inspiration, the encouragement that you gave them made them question their family. Who are you to this person? Are you the root? Are you the trunk, the bark, the branches, or the leaves? Who are you to this person? I'm hearing that we will never know. With the moon? Oh my goodness. It's deeper than you know. That's what I heard. It's deeper than you know. Something about when they first heard your name. Hold on. I feel like this person didn't tell you in the Three of Swords energy that every time they were wounded by the direction they took, or I don't know, because I feel like this person, because of their regrets, it really hurt them, right? So every time they experience a regret, or it's something about misunderstanding the signs because of their emotions. So maybe this person don't really understand their emotions, so they misread things a lot. And every time they got it wrong, it was like a gut punch, right? But okay, so I'm getting, by looking at this King of Cups, it's like, you hurt me, but it's like whatever. It's like they know, however hurt they hurt between the both of you, it's like they feel like they deserve it. So they internalize this deep sadness at time with the Three of Swords. It hurts to kind of look at you, or you make them emotional, but still very passionate. It's like everything is happening at once with the Eight of Wands. When they get to you or with you, it's like a storm. You take them like a storm. You spin their world. You make them question the direction that they take. It's like unexplainable emotions erupt in them, and it's like they try to keep calm. I don't know. It could feel like a crush. I'm hearing that song, Jesse's Girl. Yeah, like almost like they're consumed by the storm that you bring. You challenge them, you tickle. I'm hearing that you tickle their third eye chakra. You tickle it for them. You get their crown chakra open, like lightning bolts, like static. But it's all secret. It's like, yeah, I'm unbothered. You don't move me. Boy, I seen you twetting. I see you twetting. It's like they're consumed by you. And let me tell you, the King of Cups is actually the emotional body of the divine masculine. How many of you knew that? I'm feeling like they're sympathetic towards you. And this is a secret. So I'm looking at the moon, and I'm looking at the King of Cups, and I'm pulling the secrets of the King of Cups. So we're gonna title this for the next 30 minutes, because we're gonna 2 hours we talking, y'all. I know y'all sick of me. But for the next 20 minutes, we're gonna title this The Secrets of the King of Cups. So I'm going to be revealing the secrets of the King of Cups. Take it or leave it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So Six of Pentacles is flashing in my mind. They are thinking really hard. It's like they're really meditating on the giving and receiving that they were like. So I don't know if this person is sharing visions. Remember, I talked about feeling this person's emotions, their guilt, their pain, their sadness. Some of you really need to sit down and figure out, does these emotions belongs to you or this King of Cups? Because they're very, very potent here. I don't know how they doing it. I'm trying to figure out by looking at the moon. I feel like because they have so much pent in from the poverty card, they learn not to question things from a mother's complex, right? So they have so much energy that's built up in them that's ready to break out. You see how this water here feels like a dam that's broken, and it's the water is like gushing. We see that here with the moon energy. This is intense shit, bruv. Are you guys hearing me out there? This person was very tolerant of something between you and them. They tolerated something, but it's like I have to face this now. I tolerated whatever this was in the hangman's energy and the moon, but it's like nowhere to run. These towers is off limits. This King of Cups cannot run into an illusion or build an illusion with the main female. And they know it. So they have like this lone wolf energy. Like, I'm alone in what I feel. I'm alone in what I want to do, or something like that is going on. Or they're telling themselves that it's only happening to me. This person, some of you may say that they're manipulative, but they feel like they're very emotionally strategic. They had to test you for a reason. This is something that they live by in survival mode with poverty. Too many times their heart, King of Cups, got them in trouble. To the point now that they misread emotions between you and them. Or this could be happening to both of y'all. This could be energies that's mutual between the both of you. I'm hearing, I know you feel that electric. Something is like, I heard from the King of Cups card, I know you felt that chill. Or you something that you witness, a chill, or they know that you know something emotional about them physically. I'm hearing that you saw it physically. They want you to know what's a secret here, that they're unable to let you go. They're unable to let go of this joy and passion that they feel with you, but they're still not telling you. It's like they know what compassion is. They always felt it, but they were in this survival mode. It's like they were looking for something that they felt inside from a long time. Compassion. I'm hearing it's compassion. They're really a soft heart, but they have something dangerous. I'm hearing that they have a dangerous job, but they're really soft in the heart. Or this is you. Somebody, I'm pulling on somebody's true, deep, dark feelings. Hey, this is something that they protect because they fear that it's going to be taken advantage of. You know why I said that? Because my eyes went to like this clam. I think it's a clam shell and it's closed. So they're protecting this compassionate nature. Okay, so it's a natural nature of someone here. This is why they have a strong third eye chakra, because they have a compassionate nature. They are different from the people in their family tree. This is something that they conceal so they could fit in. All right, so I don't know if it's you I'm pulling on, who's watching, whoever is watching, or you're cross watching for someone that does this. You could feel the energy inside, but they conceal it very well. Some of you are saying that this is emotional manipulation. I'm also getting that you had to give this person back to the streets because they were unable to meet you emotionally. And this is something that they sit with. They think about it a lot, that you gave them back to the streets. You see this, the boat, the sail. You see the boat that sets it off. So it's like you missed the boat, you missed the train, standing at the station and looking at the train go by, looking at the boat, the car, the bus, Uber, whatever, looking at it go by. Damn, I missed it. So somebody missed the bus and they're kind of depressed. Somebody's kind of depressed with the moon and the King of Cups. Now, if we want to talk about the divine masculine, I don't know if I want to pry into the secrets of the divine masculine that's embodying their emotions at this time. when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune and guidance, this is what they're guided to do at this time. Some of you may be feeling the void, like a hole, like can't connect. Is because this divine masculine needs every energy, all of their energy to pull this off. For some of you, this divine masculine now understands your personal boundary. They're sitting with it. Some of them could be meditating, contemplating on how they could get past that with the moon. I'm also hearing fatherly goals. I want to give my children, or there's a legacy between a father and a son. Someone could have a son and they want to be in their son's life because they see that as legacy. Very emotional about that subject. We have a dad that's emotional about their son or sons. They feel like watching their son, they learn a lot intuitively about their own selves. Okay, wow. Stop pushing your dreams on your children. I don't know who that belongs to, but somebody's trying to push their dream on a child and they feel like they have neglected their childhood. Gotta be careful. Not wanting to tell the father the truth, the emotional truth, not wanting to hurt or disappoint the father. Wow. I'm also getting that this divine masculine, they want to express with the moon how difficult it is to navigate their own emotions. It's like, how could I express something to you that I don't have, never had, or don't understand? Oh, wow. This person is easily triggered with the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Hypersensitive. Somebody's very hypersensitive. This is something that they conceal again with the moon, something that they don't want to talk about. This person is bending logic and intuition. Somebody is bending logic and intuition. Third eye chakra, King of Cups, the moon, guidance. I'm also getting that we have an Empress that's embodying the King of Cups. And when I say that, I mean that you are now balancing your head and your heart. You are now in tune with the ebb and flow of your life at this moment. The wheel could change at any time. That's why we had the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's mastering some sort of divine magic that's attached to their emotions. Something that you did in front of a family member. They were very emotional about it. Something that you may reveal about family, or somebody spoke up about their family. Somebody with the Ace of Swords, moon, and this generational energy of the tree. Somebody spoke up about something. Maybe things that were secret, like maybe somebody, remember we saw the Judgment card and I felt like this haunting. So maybe someone spoke out about spirits. Maybe somebody's really in contact with family spirits and they spoke out about it, and it was like some family members was troubled by it or in their feelings about it. Or that's going to happen in the next 7 days. And that's going to cause, remember we saw the imprisonment card in the beginning? That's going to cause some sort of temporary mental breakdown with the Hangman, because the Hangman is a temporary pause, and at times that temporary pause is filled with enlightenment, and sometimes these enlightenments cause mental breakdowns. It doesn't have to be tragic or the end of the world per se, but it causes a meltdown. Hey, all right, so I'm not trying to alert or alarm anyone. Next 7 days, remember, it's levels to it. It could be a level 2 mental breakdown. You know what I'm talking about? Like a mental pause, like, oh my gosh, let me catch my breath because what the F was that? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's heart and head is on the same page. There's wisdom gaining in the next 7 days with the guidance card. This wisdom is going to come through experience. That's why we saw the courthouse, because you have to go through the motions. I don't know why I'm seeing someone in the DMV, or there's something about a car. Transportation with the Chariot. Water and the Sun. Water and the Sun, that's life-giving energy again with the Empress. So there's life-giving energy, a quiet power with the Empress and the King of Cups, Moon. So there's a quiet storm or quiet power that's going on right now in the next 7 days, and it's here to teach, because we're looking at the guidance card, it's here to teach the main occult players about control, compassion, emotional stability, and wisdom through experience. So this could be the past reoccurring, or somebody's feeling something very familiar, a familiar pain. It's not here to trash you. It's not here to cut you down. Samurai energy. It's here to discipline someone. Wow. So let's get some fortune cookie messages and close this up. So my surprise did not come, but I have a feeling it's downstairs. It's just that my my family, they don't want to disturb me. So I'm going to make a video after this with that surprise, because I know it's downstairs. I heard the bell. All right, so let's see what's going on, and we're going to wrap this up. Again, thank you guys so much for popping in, for tuning in, for lending me your attention. It's always great to be here. It's always a pleasant vibe to deliver the messages. All right, so we got 3, 7, maybe a big thing there for some of you. 3, 3, 6, or 3, 6, 3. We have follow the advice of your heart. Some of you ain't ready for that. Some of you, you're scared. You don't trust your heart. That's what I said. Somebody's heart and their mind is on the same page. They lead in with their heart. Some of you just comment the heart chakra, right? Where are you coming from today? Your heart chakra. I always broadcast from my heart. All right? I'm a heart person. I lead life with my heart. What come for me? Anyway, we're going to read the lucky numbers in a bit. A day without smiling is a day wasted. I'm telling you, you guys got to tap into the full energy, your innocence, your playful energy, that childlike vibe. Don't be afraid to be goofy out here. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. You know, that's kind of alleviating some sort of tension around you with people, and that gives them hope. When you know how to laugh at yourself and the mistakes, that kind of give people space to have hope in their life. You know, you never know what a smile, a laughter could do for someone else that's going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Smiling is kind as well with the poverty card. Give your smile, lend your smile to someone today. All right? The boss doesn't take sides, same as your spouse. This is the second time, I think on the last live this came out. So there's no more taking sides. I'm also hearing that someone had to let go, possibly a divine masculine or water sign, because they chose everyone or everything over the relationship. There were too many secrets for it to be real. That's what I'm getting. There were too many secrets for it to be real. But I feel like someone always felt like it was never the right time to speak up. They got emotionally stuck. It's like they got choked up. Their body couldn't move or something. It's like every time I had that opportunity to do X, Y, and Z, I froze. All right, so let's see what the lucky numbers may be. 16 goes twice today. 5, 13, 7, 36. 36 twice with the third eye chakra. 28. And if I miss a number, you guys, don't be afraid to comment. 25, 19, 55, 26, 27, 29. Ew. All right. 25 go twice as well. We have 50, 47 goes twice. We have 47 with the guidance card. 22 master number. So we have 2, 2, 2, 1 with the Ace of Swords, and 35, 20. So again, if you guys know some numbers that I did not call, ew, that is so synchronous. That it's so synchronized, Moon Rabbit. What the F? The ethers is playing hard. Y'all better play back with that fool energy. Don't be afraid to play with the ether. Don't be afraid to play with nature. Become magical in your own way. Some of you don't believe in divine magic and all that stuff. Dude, what do you think powers up the plants? Like, you can't see it happening, but it's happening. That's divine, bruv. Ugh. But anyway, that's what happened when you live around a lot of plants and animals. You get to see nature in movement, right? And the Empress could be that too. Nature in movement. You know what I'm saying? So nature is definitely playing a big role here. It's something that's divine, unexplainable, but natural. And somebody is fighting it because they feel like they're not worthy of it. Like, I'm hearing this is what dreams are made of, or this is what nightmares are made of. Something like that. Very smart. Because smart saying, oh, and I wrote this down last night. I wrote this down last night that some people are really afraid of being involved with happiness, beauty, and holiness because they don't want it to be taken away from them. So instead of beginning or actually deciding to move on it, they rather live in their mind about it. So somebody's living in their mind because it's safe. They're in survival mode as well. Maybe their environment that they're around does not have any examples or representation of beauty, happiness, and holiness. Because I feel a lot of holiness. I don't know, like the body is all ignited there. The core is lit up. It's like glory and holy, right? Some of you may have different feels about the word holy. So, you know, anything that you question or anything that strikes a awkward chord in you, don't be afraid to like follow that. Like, why did I feel that way when Hourglass said that? What the F? Let me go look it up. Like, don't be afraid to be curious about your feelings in this Gemini season. Don't be afraid to be an intuitive philosopher. Intuitive, third eye chakra, with the Fool. The Fool is an adventurer, a pioneer, pushes the envelope, misfits, rebels. You get what I'm saying? So zero state in the next 7 days with the Fool as well. In zero state, many of you already know that's where creation occurs. All right, so it's a lot of sciencey type of vibe, but maybe you need to get into that topic. Maybe that's why I kept felt in this educator's energy, because maybe you need to re-educate, jog your memory on some things that you may learn as a child. So some of you may have been taught some things and now it's going to play its part. And that may be something that you don't see in this new moon with the Gemini energy. Does that make sense? So nature is very symbolic, like objects, animals, or even people. They're very symbolic in some way. And I feel very symbolic because of the guidance card. So everybody has something to show or teach you. Teacher's energy as well. Something about, okay. So being that we have this, okay, this is this is my last message. Oh my gosh. So we have the sun and the moon, right? And we did see the sun and the moon spit out in the tarot. And that's telling me that something is neutralized. I don't know if it's you or the situation or this person, but something has neutralized, meaning it's neither dark and it's neither light. You guys get what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Maybe it wouldn't make sense now because this is like 7-day read, right? But something has been neutralized. And I feel like with the Empress and the Six of Pentacles, somebody is feeling charged up on their purpose, their power. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. You guys, let me know what you think. And I feel when I say beauty, because the Empress showed it out, right? So that's beauty. That's the light of beauty, right? And sometimes I feel like you guys have this euphoric beauty or something about your inner beauty grabs this King of Cups attention. Is like they have no choice but to hope. I don't know what it is about you. It could be, again, your joy frequency and moving in your life. But this King of Cups, you grab their attention and they can't help but to focus or pay attention. I'm hearing beauty in motion, nature in motion. So maybe they feel like your nature itself is like art. You're like art itself. Like to watch you is like art. Art in its making. Or maybe when you speak, the art of communication with the throat chakra. Okay, so maybe when you speak, because I'm seeing the blue hair, creativity pops out again, y'all. I know you saw that. Somebody tell me something. You saw that? So the creativity card is back. So the way how you speak, so I'm hearing the art of communication is so visual that this person imagination is reawakened, it's reinstalled. Remember, they come from a hard knock life or cruel, cold kind of background. But the way the art of speaking, it's art. This person understands through art. Okay, so maybe this person is not a verbal person, but they understand through art, body language, communication, actions. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, girl. I know. So direction came back up in my mind, and I'm being told to say, like prompted to say, the most difficult challenge right now for a few is having to decide how they want to spend life, how they want to spend their time. This is a crucial time in the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. In the beginning of this live, I said some of you are on downtime. Utilize it. Now is your time to really figure out what's the next step. You don't have to see all the way or all the steps right now, but what is the next step? It's a crucial time for you to decide what's the next move. Something is limited, hey. What's important? Somebody has that with the sun. Somebody's now understanding or realizing what's important. All right? So that's in the next 7 days. Pay attention to the signs. This could also show up in art, pictures, something that's artsy fartsy that doesn't need words. It's a visual that's going to give you confirmation. It's a supportive confirmation, a supportive whisper. Wow. And you know why it's so like sciencey and spiritual is because this connection promotes that. So every connection that you have with people, they bring out a different layer, a different level of you. This person knows that. It's like a teacher or a coach believing in their students. Even though they come from a hard home, some children or students, students don't have to be a child. Let's get that straight. Some students, they come from unhappy homes, but when they get to school or they get in front of people that believe them, they shine. And then you be like, oh, I never knew they were going through all of that. Because when they're around, they were so happy and full of life. That's because you brought that out of them. They didn't have time to be that anymore because you brought something out of them. But we do have someone that was groomed to be emotionally unavailable and manipulative. And I'm hearing until further notice, until I know what is hidden here. Somebody wants to know why things are hidden or what else is hidden. Beauty and art. Art is not beauty. Where did I hear that? I heard that from somewhere, that art is not beauty. We find beauty in what is positive. We find beauty in what is positive, grateful, judgment call. Oh, so somebody made a judgment call on what is art, what is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Because we saw that with the courthouse and graduating in what is important. Okay. Historians. Something is historic here. Up to date, but very historic. What? And I keep feeling like this is a calendar. Like maybe somebody's looking at a calendar. right on schedule, but still missed it. What? I feel like one of you missed a sign here because you're emotionally stuck on something else. You missed a sign, you missed a turn or something. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to stop running off of the mouth and I'm going to leave it there. So the keywords is stabilizing and neutralizing something here in the third eye as well. I just heard a last message, but anyway, somebody's about to jump for joy with some things that they're about to learn. Get ready, you guys. I feel like it's going to be an adventure. So have fun and think smart. Put on your thinking caps, but play. That's the concept of beautiful things. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, check out the description box below and how you could give back to this channel. I actually have a surprise for you guys again, and that was made possible by those donations and claiming of the readings. So thank you guys so much for making that possible. Check out my Instagram page. I have not been posting lately. I think it's been about several weeks, but I do have a few gifts that was given to the Hourglass channel, including a moon quilt. So we have someone that's a big fan that made me a moon quilt. So I'm gonna show that on my Instagram. So the way to get to my Instagram should be in the description box below. And see you guys. I'm gonna post that night as usual with a nightly message with gifts to the Hourglass channel. So thank you guys so much again for being part of the Hourglass experience, and I'm going to see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.